This podcast of storytellers would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, the first storytellers and traditional owners and custodians of the land we are recording on today. We pay our respects to their elders past and present. We hope to honour their thousands of years of spiritual and cultural connections to this land while recognising the atrocities Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people still face systematically to this day. We acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded and that Naarm was and always will be Aboriginal land. All you baddies, benders, and babes, and welcome back to the Book of War, an Avatar Legends real play, the story of 4 runaways seeking the Book of War in a world without the Avatar. My name is Jesse Thomas, and I play Minh Fang. Woo! The Foundling, he, him.
I thought we got rid of him.
Oh, man. Better luck next time.
You tried your best with your fails. I'm actually going to cut you off for a second there,
Go
Jesse.
ahead.
My fact comes first this time because I'm going to explain...
Who are you?
Oh, just by the way, Gum Gum.
Gum Gum, who are you?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm going to explain my things. Hello, my name is Ash. I'm the Grand Master of the White Lotus. Let's talk a little bit about successes and failures, children. Today's lesson, rolling above a 10 versus below a 7. So... in the last episode, where we sort of skipped things around a little bit, the plan was always to see what you learned and how quickly you learned. So we found there were certain bits of information that are now lost to time. Min's fan fiction was never discovered.
So,
And we'll never know what it says.
Fang fiction, please. It's the Fang fiction.
It would have been if we found it.
Well, okay. Fair.
But what we have seen is that with those failures and finding less information, it has taken more time, which means things in the world have changed. So we're also going to see in this episode when Min has successes or fails, and they're going to add into this tally as well. And what we'll find is that functionally for each point against, the journey for the books will get harder. With each success and fail, we're going to find that what is happening with those books, how they're being protected, has someone found more of them? Has Lady Zhao expanded her network? Is Natsuo worse off than it ever was? We'll find out. Well, we'll find out as a result of this episode, at least. That's my fact, everybody.
Thank you, Ash. Once again, my name is Jesse Thomas, and I play Minh Fang, the Foundling, he, him, a runaway from the Earth Kingdom who found a new home for themselves in the Northern World of Tribe while hiding from deadly family secrets.
Boom.
I'm actually not going to give you a Min fact because this episode's going to be chock full of Min. This is my final kitschy fact. Sad. Or happy reacts, depending. After Kitschy's abduction by this McNoodle business that has sent them to overseas to make noodles at one point that they were found towards the end of the last episode.
Did we say on mic that it was a McNoodle, or is that?
Well, this is sort of the joke I think that we're doing. It's definitely not, but that's just sort of the vibe. Kitschy is now sequestered to the boat. They are not allowed to leave the boat under any circumstances. So Kitschy's hijinks outside the boat will no longer happen because everyone's been made abundantly clear that Kitschy cannot leave the boat because they are too easily manipulated.
Which is how they got on the boat in the first place.
Correct. And I think everyone's really started to, we've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name's Ted Darling, and I play BANJI, the Idealist, he, him, a runaway from the Fire Nation army who has risen from the ashes of his old life. While the fate of the world rests on the edge of a blade, he fights for freedom, for justice, and some other stuff. What are we doing?
Yeah, you're not playing BANJI.
I'm not playing BANJI today. I'm playing a new firebender, a man named Kuma Kendo. I'm Kuma Kendo. Do you reckon that voice is okay for Kuma Kendo?
It's what it is.
Whatever you want it to be, baby.
We have to deal with it.
It's Kuma Kendo. That's me.
Tell us a fun fact about Kuma Kendo.
Kuma Kendo is your kind of... I hate the phrase like all American hero, but it's that very much poster boy for the Fire Nation army. Like he's drank the Kool-Aid.
Fire Lord wants you.
Yeah, it's like he's very much lost in the source of the Fire Nation. Believes everything, all the propaganda. Believes that he's fighting for a good cause, but he's also like he tries his best and tries to be a nice guy, but, he's still a fascist.
Hello, my name is Georgie Hazel, and I usually play NURO, the little swamp critter. Not so little anymore.
Not so little.
Today, I am playing Yakima, who is a Fire Nation colonist that lives in Earth Kingdom territory that is controlled by Fire Nation. So they were drafted, but unlike Kuma, they don't really buy the propaganda. They don't take their service very seriously. They'll mainly just they get posted to really boring spots, I think, because they don't show any initiative or anything like that. They would prefer to read about Coda the Mountain Slayer because that is their favorite story.
Cool. What's the voice sound like?
Well, I was just thinking something a little bit like this. Yeah, another day in the Fire Nation.
That's good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Something like that.
Mars ancestor.
Yeah, very Ma.
Hello, my name is Tilia Quinn, and I play KIYOMI, usually. Today, I'm playing Hey, a firebender who is one of 6 children. She has 5 other sisters. They're all in the military, and she is so happy to be here, guys. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm finally able to help out my nation, and it's going to be great. And I'm going to make so many friends, and I'm so excited to be here, everyone. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
In the best possible way, I hate this person.
I also have a fun fact about her sisters. So her sisters' names are Ray, May, Faye, Tay, and Kay.
Nice.
McBlaze.
Distant cousins.
Let's roll the music. A recap of the last episode is a little bit tricky because it was so bits of this and bits of that. Ultimately, you struck a deal with the bounty hunters to try and provide you with more information and to help you where possible. You found some leads via Boomy's network. You found some leads via external networks, just people you knew. But ultimately, we ended up with no clear sign of where Min was, other than somewhere moving around the Earth Kingdom. And a little bit of information here and there. But we did see some interesting character moments across the board, which will have ramifications, I'm certain, down the track. Eventually, Yanni frustratedly headed to the bar, her safe space, and was bought a drink by a mysterious stranger. And that stranger was Min. This is the story of where Min has been and what he's been doing. We're opening in the library and Zhao is walking with you. And you're being generally going with this, isn't it? We're at the stage where Min is just accepting that.
Yeah, so a recap is just on this situation right now. Min saw that Zhao wrote in the book that Min has to do what he says. And then Min very quickly amended it with a comma within reason and then handed the book over. So Min knows that Zhao thinks he has control of him in entirety, and that is the tightrope that Min plans to walk.
Okay. I think the very first rule that he gives you is...
We're in the library still?
While you're still in the library, walking down the corridor, which feels weird because you're not walking towards the exit. Mm-hmm. But the first rule that he gives you is he says, from now on, you cannot talk to or reach out to your friends for them to find you or tell them what you've been doing.
Okay.
That's no arguments, and you're just accepting that?
Have you taken a prisoner of war before?
He smiles. He says, usually not this willingly.
He rolls his eyes. It's like, fine, go on.
And as you round into this area where he's been, it looks like he's got a little lantern set up at a desk. And there are a few scrolls, a few books. There's a lot of stuff in this room. And you see him grab a couple. And weirdly enough, you see, we sort of described this already in an earlier episode. You see against the wall, it looks like there's a ship docked in a bay somewhere, almost like a window. Like it's weird to describe. And he grabs a couple of things and he says, "After you."
After me what?
And he gestures with that grin that we all love to hate. Zhao just points and says, "Walk through it."
Damn it. Is all of his stuff still on the table?
He's grabbed everything you think he wants.
Cool. As I walk past, I just like knock everything off the table in
Like
the
a cat.
fun. Yeah, and then just like walk through.
It's a weird sensation. It's pretty much the easiest way to describe it. It's a shiver. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's indescribable. And the easiest way that Min would describe it if asked, spirit stuff.
Blech.
I think that actually the worst part is that you step out, and as much as the boat is big, you can tell that you were on solid ground, and now the boat is ever so slightly listing in the water. Not much. It's a big ship, but like Min's probably very sensitive to that kind of thing.
I feel like he's maybe got a little bit of like seasickness because it was so sudden, and like for an earthbender to immediately not be on land. And, in a space that he can feel is pretty bad.
What's the Rick and Morty thing where it's just like perfect level?
It's like, no, take me back.
And you see Zhao also step onto this space and weirdly grab the side of this portal, and as it rolls up, it just falls into the map. And when you look, the map doesn't lead, like it doesn't look like it is a window anymore. It looks like that weird kaleidoscopic map again. And you see him tuck it into an armor pocket.
No, they're mine.
So you stole my map.
Oh, I didn't realize it was yours. But yes. We're going on land now, which brings me to my second rule. You're to remain in my camp or at my side at all times unless I tell you otherwise.
What about when I'm sleeping?
Okay, if I leave the camp while you can't see me, I'm not expecting you to uphold that.
Okay.
Obviously. Is that acceptable?
Min's going to try and fight the urge to follow this specific rule under his within reason sort of thing. So I'm going to roll trick, I guess, to see if I can like try and in my brain like cross my fingers.
I don't think it's a roll situation. I think that you work it out. It's like, right, my eyes are closed. If I'm asleep or I don't see it happen, I can't be held accountable for that.
Yeah, great. Okay.
So yeah, there's no role there. You just sort of come to that.
I put that in the bank for later.
Yeah, I think so. Third rule, obviously, you are not allowed to harm anyone under my command.
Min's like, okay, and then I headbutt him.
Let's roll with passion, please. Unless you feel that this is focused, because skills and training, you know how to do this.
I think I've got him with this. What
Passion or focus? What would you like to add?
Passion, I think, because he's like, it's a passionate response, I believe.
I'm okay with it.
Come on,
Come
man.
on, man.
Come on, man. I've given you rest so you can reset your rolls. Oh, 4 and a 5 plus 1. That's a 10, baby.
Yes!
Let's go.
He's back!
Smack! And I think he eats shit again. He just drops again, the same as the last time I did it. He goes right to the ground, and I'm like, every time. Oh, you're so stupid.
You see a trickle of blood like go down his nose, and it almost drips onto his tongue as he's smiling, and it does that classic like You know, in like action movies where like someone's drawn first blood after a bit of a fight or a bit of a spar, and then they smile like, "Yeah, good, I'm fired up now." He goes, I see. I'm going to have to be very careful with the words I say around you.
And Min's sort of like, damn it. Okay.
You cannot physically touch me or bend against me from now on.
And Min knows what's happening, but he needs to make Zhao not think that he knows. So he's like, what do you think you can stop me?
Again, he doesn't say anything. He just smiles in that grin that we all hate.
And then I think Min goes to like, to really sell it, he wants to try and headbutt him again.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to roll with heritage. I like being an earthbender. He's like, no, I'm going to stand my ground, and like within reason, nope, absolutely not. I'm going to headbutt him again.
I mean, you rolled the 10, so you technically get a second move.
I think he tries, and we see Min physically like get that action and like goes to rear back and then goes to move, and he actually stops before he hits him.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happens. It would have been the perfect like clonk, but you stop. Your whole body just stops. For those who can't see, Jesse's eye is twitching. Like he's living this moment.
And Min is really trying to sell it here. What did you do to me?
He continues to smile. And finally, you must answer truthfully any question I ask of you.
Oh, no.
Then Min thought Min does have a plan, and he thought he was in control, and now he's like, I've made some mistakes. I was far too confident.
That doesn't sound like Min.
I think Min is now realizing the risk. Like, he knew he was taking a risk. He's just realized exactly what kind of a risk he just took.
Zhao gives an order and waves his hand, and before long, this boat that is sort of just moored a little bit away from the bay turns and starts moving towards the beach. He stands up at the bow and watches as the boat approaches. Min, tell me about your family. You've got a choice. You can roll to see what you say, or you can say things and I will find a time to see what more comes out.
Dad's a waterbender, mother's an earthbender.
And?
They have a loving marriage.
How do they meet?
That's a great question.
Okay. Here's a mechanic that I thought about, and I think this is the perfect time to apply it. I'm going to get you to roll, let's say focus.
Yep, which is a 0 for me, everyone.
So, depending on what you roll, tells us how long you get to think about it.
Okay, sure.
So, if you roll poorly, you just have to say the first thing that comes to mind. If you roll a mid-success, you get a few seconds. If you roll a complete success, Jesse gets to take a while to think about it, and we just cut down the timing for listening purposes.
9.
Okay. It means that you get a bit of leeway for everything that you answer. So for everyone listening, if it sounds like Jesse says it very quickly, we might just cut that down so it's nice and clear. But it also means that he can't stop to think about everything he says.
Yep.
So what's more, you cannot be caught in a lie.
Great. They met when they were fighting in the Northern Campaign against an expansionist attack, and you can sort of see Min sort of like trying to hold back information, but he's like compelled to talk, but he still does have a little bit of control. But it is surprising to him how much he is willingly saying. And they were fighting against the colonists, the Fire Nation colonists in the north, and it was when the North and the Earth Kingdom military started working together a bit more seriously.
What position did your mother have in this campaign?
She was a captain.
Is she still a captain?
No,
What rank did she hold?
all of them at different points.
Very good. I was kind of hopeful that you wouldn't drop that she was the Grand Master of the White Lotus. And I think that he smiles, like, okay. What makes your father special?
He's a really cool guy. And he's my dad, and I love him.
Aww.
Before you were born, he was doing something. What was it?
Waterbending.
What makes him special?
He is a spiritual advisor.
Oh,
He knows a lot about spirits.
I see. And he resides in Agnikela, yes?
Yes or no question. You can't really lie with those. Yeah. Yes.
Does he
Min
have
says through gritted teeth.
Does he have a job there?
He does.
Is it related to spirits?
It is.
What spirits are in Agnikela?
Fish ones.
Fish ones.
Fish spirits. Yeah. There's two of them. There's two fish spirits.
What makes them special?
Min would like to try and roll with heritage
Yeah, I love this.
to see if he can resist the command by saying, essentially, he wants to go, I've answered your question,
Yeah.
without giving more information.
Yeah, I like it.
I do have a +3 because I'm on
Nice.
the edge of heritage.
I'm on the edge.
Of heritage.
Well, it's a 3 + 3 + 1, so 7.
So,
So I think he just doesn't say anything and is like, but it's painful. I think, and even Zhao can see, like, he's not hiding it, but he's also not saying it.
Zhao, Min thinks he's done really well. I'm going to get you to mark a fatigue.
I have no fatigue left, so I will mark troubled, and I am full fatigue, full conditions.
I like that. I think that this takes that last of the energy that Min had.
Yep.
And in a very thematically appropriate way, Zhao sees that he's got everything that he's going to get out of you for this moment. And as you sort of almost physically collapse, you're still standing,
yeah.
but the entire tension in your body is left and you're sagging. You see him take out one of the scrolls that he'd taken from the library, and he looks at it and says, "Oh, the moon, eh? Well, I'll keep that for later." And Min...
And I think Min can't hide, like, his recognition, so he knows that
Yep.
he's right.
Zhao has put together... So this is a fun fact for everybody listening. Zhao says, when I was in the library, I figured this out. Here was this one passage, and I figured out what it meant. Zhao's a dirty liar. He would never just figure out what something meant from somewhere. No, he got someone to tell him what it meant. Ta-da!
Rude.
Yeah, thanks, Min. You wait, we'll remember this.
At about this time, the boat beaches, and he guides you down and takes you to a camp that's not too far away.
Yep.
And he says, "This will be your tent.
Where are we?
We're in the Earth Kingdom. Do you need to know more than that?"
I'd like to.
That's what I thought. In the meantime, you three, and he points to 3 5-benders that are standing around. Like, you are officially on guard duty.
Sir, yes, sir.
Ooh, guard duty, this is so exciting.
Hello, fascists! And Min gives them a wave.
Putting that aside, treat him with respect. At least enough.
Understood, sir.
You got it, boss.
And I'll see you tomorrow. And you see him walk off to what is very clearly a command tent.
Prisoner, are you hungry?
Yes.
We will escort you to the mess tent. Follow me. And Kuma spins on his heel and starts walking towards the mess tent.
I walk past and I give the other two just like eyes, and I'm like, he's really into it, isn't he?
Into what?
Yeah, it really pisses me off. Go on, Murphy boy. Keep walking.
I'm walking.
What's your name?
Why do you want to know?
Why wouldn't I want to know?
She wants to know everybody's name.
Yeah. My name's Hay. Nice to meet you.
And he's sort of like, oh, like shocked by the friendliness. He's like, you can call me Min.
Min. Min. Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Great. Okay.
Mr. Smooth over here.
I think he's just like very aware of his situation, so he's just a bit uncomfortable. And he, follows on through.
What is the topic of conversation? Like, you get food put in front of you, and it's not overly appealing. It's standard rations or, what you would have out in military placement. So it's nutritious. It's slightly better than gruel, but it's nothing fancy.
Cool. I can't hurt these people, can I?
You cannot.
Cool.
Not physically, at least.
No, so it's like this.
Your hair's stupid.
Yeah, I throw porridge at. I get the porridge gets put down, and I just throw it straight at the intense one.
You go to, and your hand deviates at the last second, and it definitely misses.
Whoa, what was that?
Do you need me to feed you?
No.
Do they not teach you how to eat in the Earth Kingdom?
You don't throw your bowl. Bowl? You don't throw your bowl.
I was trying to throw it at him. I'm just a bad shot. Bin lies.
A lot of Earth Kingdom soldiers are bad shots.
I think...
Oh, really? Yeah, I'd like to show you how much of a bad shot I am. And then Min sort of like goes to get like angry and then realizes he can't.
Yeah, I think Yakima just puts like another bowl of porridge in front of you.
It takes it and eats it with impunity.
I added a bit of cinnamon in there for you.
Thanks. Why are you being nice to me?
I don't know. Well, he said to be nice.
But you're Fire Nation.
That's a little redundant.
And I'm an earthbender.
The only one here.
You're still a person, though.
Minz feels really defeated by that because he really expected not this. And once again, he's sort of struggling with the whole, there's humanity on the other side as well. And he just sort of becomes quiet and just continues eating his gruel with cinnamon. And I think he mutters out like a thanks.
It's good that you've decided to join us. The Fire Lord, as merciful and as magnanimous as he is, likes to take pity on Earth Kingdom defectors. It's good that you're here. We can use you.
Yeah, sure. Well, since you have to guard me, I suppose I should know your names if we're going to make fun of you. So what are your names?
Oh, I'm Hay. Did you forget already? Has he got a bad memory?
A lot of Earth Kingdom soldiers do.
Oh.
It's all the blunt force trauma to their heads.
Yakima.
Yakima? Okay.
You can call me Sir or Kuma, depending on if we're on duty.
Are we not on duty now?
No, this is the rest time.
Okay. Great. Kuma, Yakima, and Hay. All right.
Jesse, you have a choice.
Yeah.
Either you can roll, or we can ask Tilia to roll.
What? What did I do?
I will roll.
Okay. With harmony, please.
Oh, no. No.
I'm so good at this game.
I'm scared.
6 and a 5 plus 1.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait. Is it anything? I have all conditions.
No, it doesn't apply.
Great.
Am I about to get headbutted?
That's 12.
You almost against your better nature, smile at her. Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey.
Getting there. I swear I said I was gonna-
H-A-E. It means sun in Korean.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
I think.
Well, misinformation over here. That's my drag name, by the way.
Great name.
Thank you.
Min, almost against your better nature or what you think you should be doing, you find yourself smiling at Hay and just feeling thankful for this little extra dose of cinnamon and this little extra dose of, I guess, welcome.
Yep. Okay. Hay feels like to Min that he was really like, I can't stay mad at her. She's too nice. Like, too nice and too smiley. So he's just like, yeah, he's sort of, yeah.
Hey, you notice that Min has smiled back and is possibly one of the first people in this camp who's returned a smile.
Aw. She's just like the kind of like anime, like the little cat face is just like bing.
Min, you have been filling out what feels like paperwork as a person with almost pince-nez spectacles, a long beard, very, very grey, a little bit portlier, is standing over you and taking notes.
Doctor, how long do I have to write this out? It's been hours.
Well, you will get there eventually, I'm certain.
Fine. I can't guarantee this is correct. I can't really remember all of it.
As long as we have something to go by, we will have what we need to go by.
Okay. Well,
What about this one here? There's this missing piece. What's that?
there was a person who was essentially cut out of the family
Okay.
for refusing to continue the family line, let's say.
Ah. I guess defection runs in the family then, huh?
Min's furious. And he wants to just throw the table up and just jump on this guy and say, don't say a word about my family, but he physically can't. No matter how hard he tries, he just can't do it.
I feel that this is another role. And I think that this is focus.
Okay. That's a 5.
It is, at some point you say it's finished. And the professor takes it off your hands and goes, yes. This family tree will help me assess what I need to assess. I feel that I will be able to isolate where we had firebenders within your family and where you deviated to waterbenders. It's interesting looking at this, that there never seems to be a collaboration between two earthbenders. Theoretically, that means that maybe we actually have some of these lava benders within the Fire Nation ourselves. I shall have to go and discover this. And Zhao, who had been standing in the corner of this tent in the shadows, says, well, that would be quite the advantage, I suppose.
I think this particular accidental betrayal against his direct family, I think is going to just push him over the edge a bit of heritage, because he is just given information away that his family have managed to not give away for generations. And I think that pushes him over the edge, just knowing what he's done. Because there's a condition when you lose your balance, which is give in or submit to your opposition. which I think is
Well,
kind of what I want to go with there, because that's really intense.
I think that, you can't really be destructive here, and you can't really flee.
Yeah.
So the two other options don't really work. I think that there is that sigh. 100%. That failure pushes you over your balance. The good news is that you clear all fatigue and all conditions. It's almost like a weight's been lifted. Like, I am stuck here.
Yeah.
This is more serious than I thought, and I need to roll with it to survive.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think every time he's tried to fight it, it actually has seriously harmed him, and it's really like taken it out of him for a significant amount of time. And I think this is just that last one that just hurt too much. He's like, that's the worst one, and I can't fight this anymore. Like, it's too painful. So yeah, he just gives in and stops fighting as much.
The good news is that once this tension is relieved, like once you feel that weight almost leave of, I don't need to keep fighting as hard, you get a little bit of semblance back of yourself. And you realize that it still does come down to family. I still need to do this for the Fangs. This is not the first time the Fangs have been functionally under the oppression of someone telling them what to do.
Yep.
That comes flooding back very rapidly. And what's more is that this was the morning activity. And in the afternoon, you're back to practicing lava bending. Zhao is always very interested to see. And I wouldn't say they're obstacle courses, but it does feel like they're setting up new routines for you to try and do to see how well you can do it. And you almost get this chance to say, well, I'm actually going to work on I can actually try and improve my forms here.
Yeah.
So it becomes less about I'm showing off for them and more I'm trying to improve myself.
Yep.
What does this afternoon test look like? You've done a couple already. What does the first one of you using lava bending look like?
I think their first, the Fangs, more often when they're used simply, get put into controlling the battlefield. So they're actually trying to see how, ironically, similar to BANJI doing like firewall drills, they're seeing how much of a long lava space he can maintain. So I think that starts with him like ripping into the ground with a hand and running along, and that motion of like low, heavy running, ripping up the earth, turning it to lava is like the beginning of the move. And then when he gets to the end, he has to then maintain it, but in a way that is safe, because we know that when the lava bending happens, more often than not, it starts to self-propagate within the Avatar universe. It sort of goes a bit crazy. So he is trying to keep this obstacle line for as long and as physically long as possible, and for as a long enough time as possible.
I like the idea that you're channeling a little bit of your inner BANJI there, like in terms of a firewall. Like you can use that as your sort of inspiration to say, right, how do I maintain it? How do I keep it safe?
Yeah.
So yes, BANJI still helping.
Remember. Remember who you are.
Just an update for everyone. Min's center is now +2 towards heritage, which is what he is sitting on naturally now, as it's his new center, and he's just reset.
Over the next few weeks, as you're perfecting this lava bending technique, or at least improving what you can do, you have been moving it. The camp itself has been moving around.
Yep.
And you hear some shouts and some commotion, and someone yells out, "Trees! It's in the trees!" And there's some fire, gouts of fire that sort of go off, and very clearly they're pursuing something. You hear Zhao say, "I'll give you a break if you can catch whoever that is and bring them back here."
Min, sly smile, he's like, "Deal." And he starts running.
Okay. What are you doing? So there's someone, almost guerrilla warfare style, there
Yep.
is someone in the tree line.
Yep.
How are you going about trying to get them? You can guess the direction they're running away in, because of where the other firebenders are attacking.
Yep.
So you've got at least that little bit of information.
Yeah, so I want to aim for a tree just with a big rock. I think they're in to make them move, so I can then follow their path once I get into the tree line. Because he would struggle to continue to find them just by looking at the trees. But once he's in there, he can see that yes, I knew they were in that tree. They've then moved. I'm gonna get up there, be able to see the passage.
Is this a move or is this a combat maneuver?
I think this is a move. I feel like this would be either rely on your skills and training because he's getting up into the tree, which he does a lot of like movement-based stuff with his ropes.
I was going to say, you know what it is? You look down and you see, you must be somewhere close to Foggy Swamp at the moment because you see there's a little bit of a coiled vine. It's not like it's been one woven together, but it's a bit Tarzan-esque. I could probably use that.
Yeah. I think I grab that and start running.
Rely on skills and training then.
Great. Double sixes. Double sixes!
You have been just waiting for this moment, haven't you?
And focus is +0, everyone. So, let's go. I think, he grabs this and just like Indiana Jones style, it comes back to him. He throws it up. It doesn't have any rock in it, but he knows how to use it anyway.
Yeah.
And he launches with his feet into the air to give himself momentum.
I think it's more than just finding this person. You Spider-Man kick them out of the tree.
Yeah,
like it's a thwip and a swing there.
Yeah, and I think while I do that, Min's in these trees and he's going to take the opportunity on the full success to get more vines out of the tree quickly and like shove them down, like just put them in all of his clothes.
Yeah, nice.
The intention is to like make a rope again.
Well, technically you know how to do it.
Yeah.
And you know the last time you did it was not very good. So
yeah, I know. I realized my mistake from last time, but yeah.
You look down and you see a person wearing very clearly Earth Nation colors, but much darker. Like they're not super vibrant green, but it's definitely there. You currently have high ground. Would you like to engage them in maneuvers or would you like to try something else?
Specifically Zhao said, if I catch them, I'll give you a break. So I think he just needs to like jump on them. I think he just wants to jump on them and I guess intimidate them.
Yeah, intimidate works.
And
for
be
me.
like, hey, just submit and it'll go easier for you. So this is with passion, +1. Double sixes again.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Who are you?
Min's just been like a coiled snake, just waiting to strike.
Look,
Why is Min getting sixes for the enemy? I choose they cannot escape to get back up. And I sort of jump down on them. And I'm like, hey, take it easy. No, stop moving. This is going to go easier if you don't fight it.
I think what happens is you see... So the option they're going to pick is they attack you, but off balance. So what happens is you see they move their hand up to try and like smush you in the face. You know how like when you're holding someone down, that's that classic, like if I jam the heel of my palm into your face, you'll kind of let go. It's actually a rocky glove and it pushes you backwards. So they get a little bit of room and it's probably about the time that the other three firebenders manage to catch up. And
So much running.
And so he has absolutely no measure of escape currently. You, like, being an earthbender, you pull this rock hand off. But they are very clearly looking like they're ready to fight rather than go down.
Yeah, okay. I think as I pull the rock off my face, I just like put it around my own hand.
Okay, give me a stance.
Defend and maneuver.
Okay. They are also going to go defend and maneuver. What would you like to do first?
I'm going to roll 4 and a 4 and defend and maneuver.
With focus, so straight 8?
8, yes. So I can do a mastered or basic. I will. I'm going to choose Old Faithful, Dust Stepping. Yep, he can use 2. They can use 2 fatigue to block this if they wish.
What does it look like? What do you start to do?
Min is actually going to rocket himself up into a tree to then like have another angle of attack down and in surprise. So he's like rock launched himself up.
Interesting enough, I don't think he stops you, but he's using Caesar position and he's doing almost the same thing. So you can spend a fatigue to stop him from getting up there.
Yeah, because I think I'm already in this position. I will. As he jumps up, I think I'm going to bring the rock that I used to launch myself just like up into him. Because he's in the air, he can't maneuver once he's in the air.
Yeah.
I'll use that to stop him.
Bang, knocks him down. I like that a lot. Next dance. At the moment, I feel like probably either Zhao said it or you just kind of want to see what this earthbender
Yeah, I
can
think
do.
Kuma is just holding the other two back, just observing what Min's doing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, get a load of this guy.
Shouldn't we help him?
Nah, he's got this.
This is so cool.
I'm going to evade and observe.
Okay. They're going to advance and attack,
Yep.
which means they go first. They're going to smash, and I think you see them kick up a rock, and as they do, it sort of spins a little bit and sharpens, and then they fling it, and the branch that you're standing on falls down.
Yep.
So they're altering the space so that you also come down to the ground.
Yep, great. Yep, as I do, I'm going to do evade and observe. So I'll clear fatigue and creativity or harmony. I'm going to do creativity.
To be fair, you do get a status,
Ooh.
and I feel that it's probably impaired. I think that you weren't quite expecting. You thought the rock was coming to hit you, but because you hit the ground, so it's a -1 fatigue or a -2 to your actions.
Cool, I'll balance out the fatigue I would have got from
Yeah, perfect.
evade and observe. So yes, double ones. I am going to shift my balance to do a basic or master. So I'm going to shift towards.
Are you going to literally go over heritage?
I'm going to shift towards heritage because I'm fighting an earthbender and I'm using earthbending.
He might lose his balance twice in a single session.
Damn.
And yeah,
So yeah, now I'm 3 + 3 heritage again. I'm going.
ain't no one out the earthbender boy.
No, I'm going to bolster or hinder as I fall down from the tree. It's aid or impede a nearby character, inflicting an appropriate status. I think as I fall down, I want to sort of like stamp into the ground with a bit more force and like send out that tremor sense shockwave to sort of feel where they are and what they're going to do. And I'm also going to try and like bring them into the ground to stop them from moving as much. They're an earthbender, it's not going to last long, but I'm trying to impair them also.
Yeah, it's what I'll say for that is that they get the trap status, but they don't have to spend the fatigue in quite the same way.
Great.
Next.
I'm going to defend a maneuver.
Okay. They're going to advance and attack. Just before you do, I'd love some commentary from the watchers.
I was going to say when Min falls down from the tree, it was like, ooh, ah, ooh.
Commentary. Noises. I like it.
Oh,
So that's an 8. I'm going to feel the flow, which is a move I don't use very often. But basically, I take a pause to feel the flow of battle and study the way my opposition fights. You become favored, which I'm already favored and prepared. If they share training with you, they do. They're an earthbender. I learn their principle.
Their principle is loyalty.
Yikes.
Damn.
Cool. That's not great. Also, sorry, I would have had to spend a fatigue to use that move because of...
I thought so, but you've also got fatigue to spare.
Yeah, because of empty my mind. Right in front of me. So sorry, everyone.
It's all right. So you're doing another move?
Yep, I'll do my second one, which will be... So yeah, I want to seize a position, which is essentially I want to get out of this impaired status by stamping the ground and like evening it out, flattening it true level, to sort of claim the territory and say, boom, this is what I'm in control of.
What we see from here is a strike coming your way.
Yep.
And it is classic earthbender forms. You've done this yourself many times. It is chunks of rock lifting up in the air and being, kicked at fast speed towards you. They don't have the fatigue, so you get to choose fatigue, condition, balance.
Condition. I'm going to take guilty because he's fighting an earthbender. He feels guilty about it. So -2 to push my luck and deny a call out.
Okay.
I think knowing that he's not going to back down because of loyalty, I know that. I think I'm going to push for one more round of combat,
Yep.
which is advance and attack.
That was, in essence, your option was to go at it properly from here, or to say,
I'll let it.
let the others apprehend him.
Yeah, no.
So
No. To get the break.
correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yep.
Okay. They too are advancing and attacking.
Right. 2 and 3, 5 plus passion. It's a 6.
You can't shift.
No, but I'm still have a positive status.
Be prepared or something?
Prepared. I can take +1 to an appropriate roll after the roll.
Yep.
Cool. So mixed success. Great by spending my prepared, and I think he is just going to strike.
Okay. Would you like to choose what you're inflicting?
Yeah, I'll mark 1 fatigue to hammer them with blows, marking 2 fatigue on them.
That is an excellent call to make.
And I think as soon as he starts throwing all these rocks, Min sort of sees the really basic forms, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, bro. Like, I am so far outclassed from you." And he starts bending all these rocks, and Min just like, as they go past in his forms, is just like collecting them, and then just like swings back, does like a half salt, lands, and just shotguns all these bricks right back into him.
Nice.
The 3 5-benders watching are thoroughly impressed. This was, in essence, what they were hoping to see was you show off, not just... watching you maneuver is one thing, but in this case, combat-wise, you're showing what you can do.
Well, hot damn, Earthy Boy has some moves.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Focus on your opponent. What are you doing?
He's done.
You get the sense that a swift breeze would knock this person. They've been clonked by a passing rock, a hit from the side or whatever. And I think Min, you start moving towards them. It is that case of the fight has gone out of them. They're heaving and a bit of a bruise on the face, a bit of a cut on the arm, and they're still trying to put their arms up to fight back, but they've got no energy.
I think I walk up to him and I put my hand on his shoulder and I lean in and whisper and I'm like, "You're done.
Hail Hydra."
You're done. I'll try and get you out of this.
He starts tapping Kuma on the shoulder, like, "Ooh, more porridge."
You see, this is exactly why we need the Fire Lord. Left to their own devices, the Earth Kingdom will fight amongst themselves, and the Fire Lord brings order to this.
I think that there's a look of defiance in this person's eyes, and I'd rather die. And they go to try and hit you again.
I let him. It's not going to hurt.
Yeah. Okay. You're not going to knock him out. You're just going to.
No.
All right. I'll get you to mark a fatigue then.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt, but
More spiritual fatigue.
the spiritual fatigue. But you see Zhao eventually turn up. He's like, I am impressed.
And I think I just grab his wrist and bend the rock over. So we're sort of like rock cuffed together. And I'm like, got him.
There's no need for that. All right. And 2 more people come and take him away. And they have metal cuffs.
Great. And I pull the rock back.
Well, Min, I am a man of my word. You've got the week to do what you want. No leaving camp.
Okay.
I'll change that. He actually says you got the rest of the week. So
Yeah, great.
you see the 3 firebenders that are guarding you, looking at you in varying states of awe, approval, or lack of contempt.
Anime cat face just again.
Well, that was entertaining for 5 minutes.
That's so cool.
Well,
Yeah, I guess it was pretty cool.
since you 3 have to follow me anyway, we could... I don't have to do anything now. And if you follow me, then you don't have to do anything either.
I will watch the prisoner for you, sir, during his week off. Won't take my eyes off him.
Zhao doesn't even... I think he just he's walking away and you see him wave his hand like, I don't care.
So you guys were telling me about a rock pool, waterfall thing around here somewhere?
Oh, yeah. It's just over here. It's really, really cool. Have you ever seen a waterfall before? I hadn't. I'd only even seen lava falls, and it's really, really weird. So it's like water, but it's lava. But it's water, but it's lava. But it's lava, but it's water.
Yes.
It's just this way.
So is this just a pretty sight, or is this somewhere that you can have an activity?
Min wants a bath because that dirtied him up. It took a lot of fatigue. He needs to rest. But he has an idea that he wants to do under the water so people can't see him do it.
Okay. Big brain Min over here.
Yeah.
I like the idea that you start heading toward this water and start taking the shirt off. How does everyone respond to this from their respective positions?
Kuma's fine. He's military. Same way in the BANJI was, where it's like there's absolutely no
Privacy
or whatever. It's
military.
just it's communal baths. It's whatever.
Yeah, I think it's pretty similar for Yakima. He doesn't flinch.
Yeah, makes sense.
Hayes just like, you might have to drag her away.
No, I don't think either of the two of you are going to drag.
No.
Hay away.
I think Yakima maybe just like puts his hand in front of Hayes' face. Give the man some privacy.
Oh, okay.
You little freak.
Oh, it's cold.
You want me to heat that up for you?
Ooh, get the bubbles.
Yeah, that'd be great. That would be awesome. Thank
Great.
you.
I'm on holiday.
Let's say it's creativity. What's your creativity?
Min,
Yes,
plus
Min's-
2.
Georgie, could I please get you to roll with a +2?
Okay. Oh, I'll re-roll with this one.
Yeah.
Not even...
Cocked. Oh!
Hey.
So that is a 13.
Hell yeah.
You cook him.
I'm based in you, baby.
Let it cook! And it's the water that we're cooking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect temperature.
Right.
Perfect bubble density.
98 degrees.
it myself.
And I think now there's steam, there's bubbles. It's even harder to see under the water.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you invite anyone to join you? Or do
I
they-
mean, I think I don't invite them, but like they're here to watch me, so it's like they might as well. It's Min isn't explicitly inviting them. He's just assumed they would join him.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, let me rephrase it. Are you okay if they join you, and does anyone feel like they want to join?
Hayes just splashing.
With their feet in the water.
Yeah, she's just having a great time.
That's cute.
I knew joining the army was going to be so fun.
No, Kuma's just standing at ease, watching it all kind of unfold, but is still on duty in quotations.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's
Yeah. Yakima is just kind of leaning up against like maybe a larger boulder around these hot springs and pulls out a little like shoddy book, and it is like the most used copy of Mountain Slayer book that you have ever seen.
Yeah.
And they even like look around like they're not supposed to have it.
Oh, guilty pleasure.
Yeah, so it's like ripped to shreds and everything. So they're just like really secretly trying to read it while pretending to keep an eye on Min.
Yeah, I think in that time. So first of all,
You've succeeded here. That
Yeah.
that role means that you get what you want.
right. So Min wants to tie all those vines into a new rope, and he wants to get like a larger rock than usual and get it on the end. He then wants to hide that in this spring.
Yep.
And like, so he fashions himself a new rope out of these vines because he took his shirt off that had the vines in it. He's put it there. And he's
smart.
just like getting them out and just like
No, this.
weaving them.
I think that this
And
is
then-
fine.
I think once Min's done, he sort of just like bends some rock under the water over them so they can't be found and they don't float to the top. And then he like looks to see if anyone noticed, but then he sees Yakima reading the Mountain Slayer.
Coda the Mountain Slayer.
Oh, you're a Mountainhead, huh?
Yeah, bro. Really love the part where he headbutts that serpent.
You know, it's funny, in the first edition it wasn't a serpent, it was a dragon.
You're kidding.
Yeah. Yep. But the printing house that makes the Mountain Slayer got taken over by the Fire Nation, and they thought that him headbutting a dragon was too anti-Fire Nation, so now he headbutts a serpent.
Right. That makes a lot of sense because there's not many serpents.
No, most serpents are sea serpents.
Yeah.
They're huge, though.
Yeah.
I think it's just as impressive.
the only people allowed to kill a dragon are Fire Nation. None of these Earth Kingdom scumbags will kill a dragon.
We wouldn't.
That's for us.
We wouldn't kill a dragon anyway.
Of course you wouldn't. You're too weak.
No, too strong.
Dragons are kind of cool, don't you think? Just,
Oh, dragons are so cool. I really want to see one.
You know, I've met a dragon, and Min leans back. And puts his arms on the-
Really?
you mean someone who calls himself a dragon or an actual
No,
dragon?
no, a real one.
What? How? How? What do you mean? What? How? What?
A big blue one.
Did you headbutt it?
No,
No.
he didn't like me very much. But he's a big lizard. 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 He's a big lizard. And he has an attitude problem. But we gave him a name, actually. Well, I didn't, but whatever.
You don't name dragons.
What's its name?
You kill them.
Hikaru.
Dumb name.
Whoever came up with that name's an idiot.
I'll tell you what, it's a dumb name. Zhao. Zhao's a dumb name.
Hey, that's the boss.
Yeah, that's the boss.
Yeah, he's an idiot, actually. I've headbutt him twice.
That's not very appropriate. Prisoner.
Yeah.
Might not be appropriate, but it sure is funny. He fell down like a sack of potatoes. So funny. Every time.
They fall down hard.
Yeah.
Those potatoes.
Yeah. Just melts down.
What they're known for doing, potatoes, just falling down.
Kuma pulls out like a little notebook and a pen and just like glares at everyone and writes down a little note and then puts it back.
You're far too serious, man. What's your deal?
We're fighting for the future of this nation. That's the deal.
And as a wise man once said, you can't fight every second of every day, otherwise you're fighting at your worst.
Yeah, come play in the water. Come on, Kuma.
No,
Before your head pops off.
Come on.
I will bathe later.
I like the fade out of this scene as everyone tries to convince Kuma to join, and you feel you almost get him, but he never does.
just the pinky toe.
I love this dynamic, by the way.
As that fades out, we flash forward to about a week later, and Zhao's walking out with even more of a grin on his face than usual, and you know that means probably bad news for Min.
Yeah.
Do you ask him, or do you maybe find some other way to find out?
I think I try and avoid him for as long as possible, but then like part of that is because it's no longer in camp, he seems to be moving, I have to be at his side. So avoiding him eventually ends up with me running into him at the appropriate time to then follow him anyway.
Min, tell me a bit more about these books.
Min hides a wry smile. Like he goes to make one, but like as he turns around to answer, he's like, "What do you want to know?"
How many do you have?
More than one.
How many are there?
More than two.
Are there less than 8?
There's more than 3.
I'll take that as a maybe. Do you know the location of some of the ones that you don't have?
I do not know where they might be.
Well, if that's the way you're going to play this game, I won't tell you where I know one of them is. Have a nice day. And you see him walk away, and looking into the tent, it is very, very clear that this earthbender that was there has been interrogated. And I'm going to put a veil over that because it was not a pleasant interrogation. And Min, you hear the words from someone. Someone's in a tent somewhere says it as you're walking past. The words Dai Li.
Min follows up with Zhao because he has to. Why do you care about the books anyway?
I'm allowed to be curious about things that may improve the Fire Nation's standing.
Well, they certainly won't do that.
Why so?
The Fire Nation has no spiritual backbone anymore. You have no capacity to understand the spirits around you or the greater mysteries of the world. You're incapable.
I feel that the one book I did have my hands on still worked the way I wanted it to. I just didn't have enough time researching it. But if I find more of them, that won't be a problem.
They are incredibly powerful. Anyone who has a book would certainly be surpassing their contemporaries, that's for sure. And Min's going to try and trick him.
Okay.
I want to bait him into trying to dedicate more of his resources into finding where the books are.
Yeah.
We should have made popcorn for this because, like, I'm enjoying this show.
So with creativity, that is an 11.
Sir.
So they, on a 10, I get to pick 2. They stumble. I want to take 1 forward against Zhao.
That's an excellent option to have.
They overcommit and they are deceived for some time. So yeah, I guess my goal here is 1, to have just this to commit Zhao to committing his own resources to finding the books for Min, and then Min can get that information and then get out of there. That was Min's plan all along, was to use the massive Fire Nation information network through Zhao to find the books for us and find these two missing pieces that we still don't know where they are. That was his goal. Well, I know where 4 of them are. 2 you'll never find because they're with my friends, and there is no way you're going to find them ever again. One's with the bird, and one is deep in active war zone territory that you will never be able to find.
Well, I just need to look where the biggest war zone territory is, I suppose. But if you're not going to tell me, that's fine. I know where one is, and I'm not going to tell you. And he smiles as he begins to have... Your bait worked. He thinks he's thought of committing resources to it, but it's still... Minception. It's still frustrating. Just the grin.
That slimy grin is too much for Min to bear. I think it really bothers him.
And he says, I got to write some letters, and I know when you're reading them. Don't follow me today. And he walks off.
I think Min sort of is frustrated by this mistake, and I think they would have made him put up palisades of stone at one point, I think, to protect the camp, and that's sort of like where he's gone off. He's left camp to go and do something in private, and I think he just like hits his head against the wall.
You've discovered the boundary. Functionally, these walls are your boundary.
And I think it helps Min as well. They, a part of his commands is put walls as far as you go.
Yep.
And that's sort of what happens. So Min knows he can't leave these walls because they're the confines of the camp. And he just hits his head on, and just that thud is just a bit too hard. I think he hits his head just a bit too hard because he's a bit too frustrated, because he's like, I don't know if this is the right thing. It's been weeks, maybe months. I'm not really counting anymore. And he sort of gets that pulse and that tinnitus effect because he's hit himself too hard, and he's like, idiot. And then he sort of pulls it back and realizes he's bent the rock because he's done a headbutt, which is it can be an earthbending move. And then he realizes he can't hear because he's headbutt into the wall. And part of that is his head's gone further and he can't hear or see anything while he's got the rock all in his face. And then he smiles and rushes off to his tent.
We're flashing forward sometime. Min, I want you to roll Detect the Heavy Step, please.
3. Plus, that would be...
Not enough.
Focus, so yeah, not enough.
Not enough. We, at some point around the mess hall, no one notices that Min is a bit battered and bruised and is not feeling so great because he's hiding it. But what you do know is that lately there have been sightings of this someone or something. No one's quite certain what it is. It seems to be this figure that has a rock for a head, seems to be covered with vines, and moves very, very strangely, really inhuman movements overall. And it's been seen doing things near the camp. So in some cases, it's destroyed some of the walls that were floating about, and in other cases, it's taken some food. And people have sort of had a few shots at it. No one's quite certain how it's working or where it goes or what it does, but no one can figure it out. And I think that chat is happening around the mess hall as you're all eating, all 4 of you at some point. What are the rumors you've been hearing about this thing?
I think because we're stationed so close to Foggy Swamps, some kind of filthy creature's crawled out of there and is bothering us.
Yeah, I heard that it had 8 arms and 5 eyes.
Oh, I heard that it could go underground and it was like a badger mole. It was really, really cool. But then it grew 10 million feet.
No, it's none of that. Min leans back with hiding a wince.
How would you know, Earthy Boy?
Would you like to know, Water Boy?
You're all in trouble.
Oh no, what did I do? I didn't mean to do it. I don't want to. What did I do?
Hey.
It's a spirit of the earth. It thinks you're trespassers.
A spirit.
Trespassers. We're here to bring peace to the Earth Kingdom.
Yeah.
There's the piece that Banji's been missing. This guy's got it.
Well, the spirits don't seem to think so. And this Rockhead, as you've called him, well, he's punishing you.
Punishing us. But we're only here because we got told to be here. Why is he punishing? That's not fair.
What do you think the story of Kota the Mountain Slayer is based on?
And Yakima's eyes just go like super wide, like bong. They're so locked in.
The spirit of the Earth Kingdom lies within the Earth. All of us.
Yakima just looks at his
In times
feet.
of great peril, spirits of the Earth will help the Earth Kingdom. Everyone knows this well. Earth Kingdom people do. And now you're starting to suffer the effects. It was bound to happen. It's just a shame it took 70 years of war.
Yakima just like leans forward, like uncomfortably close, and is like, "Tell me more."
Min's like, oh damn, I didn't think this far ahead.
Let's see that creativity roll.
Yeah, let's see this trick here. Oh, that's a 3 plus 2. That's a 5.
You get 1. You just have to say right now whatever flow of words comes to mind.
Well, often. So what happens is, the Earthbenders have a connection to the land, and when more people that aren't Earthbenders on that land, the Earth spirits get very upset. So because you're all so warm. From being firebenders,
He looks at her hands.
the spirits have taken umbrage with it and don't like it very much.
Well, hey, I've got nothing against spirits.
Yeah, I haven't even met one. I don't think anyway.
I've always wanted to meet one.
Yeah, that'd be
Listen.
really cool.
If this spirit really wanted to help the Earth Kingdom, it'd get on its knees and grovel to the Fire Lord.
Spirits don't grovel, man.
That's your thing.
Have you ever met a spirit?
Of course not.
They don't really care for, like, earthly things. I mean, like...
Earth
But they care
Kingdom,
for the Earth
apparently.
Kingdom. Yeah, what?
That's this spirit, okay? Min sort of, like, grumpily sits back.
The rumor mill continues, I feel, and Min does not quite incite the revolution that he was maybe hoping to in this motion. But one thing that does happen is that this spirit keeps appearing frequently, even when the camp moves. Before too long, this Rockhead, which has been called, begins to recur and gets better and better. And after a while, we find that no one can hit it. I think that's the big key component that makes people think this really is a spirit that we're dealing with. Because no matter what gets launched at it, whether they're weapons, whether they're fire, it seems to know what's coming and either gets out of the way, redirects it, or has some way to stop it, moves itself unnaturally out of the way. Min, the good news is once upon a time, you got a week to rest, so you got 1 fatigue and 1 condition back.
Yep.
But the bad news is you are taking 2 conditions.
Great. I'm going to clear 1 fatigue. I'm going to clear guilty. I'm going to mark angry. And he's going to mark troubled. Meaning he can't lava bend right now. Because as we know, his mastery condition, and part of that was like he can't lava bend when he's troubled.
Yeah.
Perfect. Before too long, you are set to a challenge. And you hear that a big general is coming to camp to see what's going on. And this is very good that you've picked troubled, because Zhao is looking forward to showing you off.
I think Zhao is like talking about it. And I'm like, Zhao, I don't know what to tell you. I can't do it right now.
He's getting angry and angry. It's like, you will do it. You will see that wall. I want a hole in it right now.
Listen, I can try, but I haven't been able to do it for days.
This is an excuse, Min, and you will do it. And you can almost hear the disapproval of this senior officer. that's standing behind him, an older man that's watching.
Listen, idiot. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but I can't lava bend right now. I know Zhao means bright with the certain characters of the Fire Nation, but I'm telling you, my name, Min, also means bright, and clearly I'm smarter than you.
I'm going to get you to roll push your luck here, please. You do get your +1.
And I'm no longer guilty, so I can push my luck. I'm gonna... What is...
Passion.
Passion. More passion. So I got +2 here. It's a 6 and a 7, +2, that's a 9. Mixed.
You rolled a 7 on the dice?
A 6 and a 1. Sorry. 7. See, Min can never really enjoy success for too long. But a mixed success is I do it imperfectly. On a hit, I do it, but it costs me to scrape by.
You directly insulted Zhao to his face. And as a result, he strikes you. He backhands you. And it hurts. And you know that you can't do anything to fight back against it. But what it does mean... So I'm going to get you to... I think that this is a pushover heritage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. I go over heritage if you shift my balance, and now I'm +3 heritage.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I clear all fatigue conditions.
I think he's screaming. It's just like, you're an earthbender, you're fat, you're meant to be able to do this. What are you? And he's getting madder and madder. And eventually, he looks like he's going to thump you again. And it's petrifying. So you've got your choice. You can continue that give in and submit and just let him do it. Or you can go with your extreme action and create lava everywhere, I feel is how that would manifest.
Yeah, okay. I still haven't got the information of where this last piece of the book is. Or where this piece that he is convinced that he knows where it is. So I think I'm going to actually take an extreme action in line with a principle. Heritage, Earthbenders, again, neutral Jing, waiting for the right time. He stops, his face just glazes over. He says, "You're right. I'm sorry, sir." And he deeply bows, respectfully, and says, I will lava bend for you tomorrow. And the flea is like, Min knows after this, like this is possibly his last day in camp. Or he is going to leave as soon as he can now.
You see, he goes to hit you again. Like he's getting still angry at this. It's like, tomorrow's not good enough. And as he's about to strike, the general clears his throat and says, "To the tent." And for the first time that you've ever seen, Zhao has a look of fear in his eyes. Straightens up and starts walking to the tent. I had a question for you.
Yes.
Do you stay where you are or you follow?
I'm going to try and stay where I am.
Okay. Roll assess the situation.
Ooh. That's a 9. A 9, so I get 1 question.
And you just went over balance, right? So you would have cleared everything.
Yeah,
Again.
true. What here can I use to find the Book of War?
You've asked that question before, and it's great. So, fun fact. After taking a few hits and trying this for a long period of time, you have in fact mastered Detect the Heavy Step. Which means it can be used
outside of combat.
So you are a big heritage boy, big earthy boy, and I think that you just lie back against the ground, and by laying your head there, you can almost hear, kind of like if you put a glass up to a door, that old chestnut, you can hear faintly, muffled wise, you're converting what they're saying into sounds. And Zhao is trying to defend itself. I know he can do this, I understand. He goes, "We have spent a lot of time looking for what you're claiming is embarrassing, say. We've spent a lot of energy on helping you look after this Fang kid with very few results. So, Zhao, if you wish to not be cleaning latrines in my army for the rest of your days, nothing wrong had best happen." And Zhao panically says, "No, well, we know, we are certain that It has to be. It has to be with that Dai Li, the person that Long Feng. His name's Long Feng. We're certain that this book. This mysterious book. No. We're just give me a chance. I'll find it. Your last warning, Zhao. And if anything goes wrong, your days in the army are as good as done.
Where's my popcorn? Oh my god!
For the next 24 hours, Zhao's look could split thunder.
Min returns to his bedroom. He waits for the sun to set. He gets down on his hands and knees and unfurls his pack, which has a bunch of vines in it and a secret big rock that's attached. He places his hands on the surface of the ground and just headbutts the ground and pulls his head up, and his head is covered in rock. And he reaches down and he starts weaving these vines over his body and around his chest, and gets out these tattered robes and places them over the top of himself. And on the end of the vine is a large boulder that he actively bends and controls. He cannot see anything, he cannot hear anything, he cannot smell anything. And his commands are conditional on hearing them. It's like, you will do what I tell you talking. If he can't hear anything, he doesn't get told anything. So at that point, he stands up, and I think with his viney rock situation that he's got going on, he just does a big swing and destroys his own tent and sends stuff flying everywhere and just starts making large thumping earthbending sounds in the ground in the middle of the camp to attract as much attention as possible.
Yeah, everyone comes running. There's definitely the 3 firebenders appear, and for the first time up close, you're seeing this Rockhead character.
Oh, it's gonna eat me!
Where's the 8 arms?
Finally, a worthy opponent.
Doesn't really look like a spirit like that Min kid said.
Yeah.
Scary.
And you know this was Min's tent, so he's come
Yeah,
I think it
but
looks like he's
this-
come to attack Min, probably.
Yeah, it looks like he's landed on the dang thing. Like,
Where's the prisoner?
Oh
And I think Min is gonna roll for combat, advance and attack.
I think Yakima angles a spear at you, and you can almost see that he became very fond of Min and is actually really a bit upset to see this display, to think that this spirit thing just hurt him. So he's like locking on to you with like a, what have you done?
Yeah, great.
okay, so you're wanting combat?
I mean, I think Min knows who they are. I think he sees Yakima's spear like there at him, and he's like, I can't actually attack them. They've been fine. And then I think he sees Hey and is like, I can't attack them. And then even Kuma looks at it, he's like, it's not his fault, he's an idiot. And then I think he just, using earthbending, just launches himself out of the camp.
Okay.
That was earthbending.
I'll get him. And then Kuma runs after, is like running after
The 3 of you
thing.
being the first on the scene do, in fact, run after.
I think if you will allow, I think seeing that earthbending, something clicked. I think maybe they stop and they're like,
Yeah.
I don't want to pursue, but then sees Kuma. And okay, all right, we'll go.
He's just kind of like, what do I do? What do I do if I don't? If I have to, I have to go.
Yakima just grabs you.
Can I please get... This is just let's say it's harmony. I want to see, while you're midair, how do you land? Because this will be a very amusing time.
4 + 1. Oh no. I think Min bailing on these weird half friends of his was a surprise. I don't think he thought that they would be the first ones there. So when he launched himself, he wasn't really thinking, and he's like, I can't feel, see, or hear anything. And he's just in the air, he's like,
Here's the thing. You haven't tried to earthbend yourself around while wearing this rock head. You've always used the vines, which mean you've always tethered to something.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You did not remember that you would be top heavy, and you hit the ground head first.
Yeah.
And by the time that you recover from your dazed situation, where the rock has smashed apart, you're still wearing these vines, but your rock isn't there. The three of them arrive and see.
Oh, damn.
It did eat him. Oh, I knew it.
I don't think that's it, honey.
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
What does it look like?
Min sort of looks up and he's like, I'm going. And in fact, I could always leave. More or less, I'm a spy and Zhao's an idiot. And I don't think you are. So you can either come with me or, well, I don't know what I'll do.
I have been keeping a tally of successes, fails, and in-betweens. With 3 successes, Yakima, you're keen to go.
Yeah.
With 3 fails, Kuma is going to try and stop that. But hey gets a choice.
Oh, no.
Or a go of the rolls. You can let the dice decide, or you, as Hey, who's gotten to know Min over this time, can go with it or not.
I want to do both. And when I say both, I mean I want to decide, but I also want the dice to decide. Yeah, all right. She's like, oh, maybe if I go with him, then the spirit won't attack me?
You also do think he's a very pretty boy, and you like spending time with him.
That's true. But she's more scared about the spirit being real.
That's fair. So, with that said and done, Min has said that he's going. Do we see an immediate move over from Hey and Yakima, or do we see the first attack come from Kuma?
I think, if it's all right, Ted, I think you probably see Yakima put his spear down and start to move over towards Min's side. And there's just like this complete look of like shock, horror, but like hope on his face as he does. Like, this could be something different that I've always wanted.
Yakima.
This isn't me, man. It's never been me.
Hayes, like, just anxious.
And it's not you either, darling.
Oh, yeah, but it's within my whole family, and then if I go back, and then they'll be really mad at me, and I don't want them to be mad at me. But then also,
There are others like you.
Huh?
I mean,
He's lying. Nobody defects from the Fire Nation.
no.
Never happened, ever.
One of my friends, BANJI, he left too. There is a life for you outside of this. You don't.
No, there isn't.
You don't have to live like this anymore.
You're really going to follow this scumbag? This rock muncher?
I'd rather this scumbag over the one back in that camp.
Cowards.
You've seen that guy. He would end your life in a moment if it meant catapulting his career.
Not Zhao. He's different.
He's not different. I've seen snakes like him.
I can't hurt you 3.
Aw.
No, like I physically cannot. Call it magic, spirit stuff, whatever, but I can't hurt you.
I'm not hurting you, am I?
No.
I don't want to hurt you.
You couldn't even hurt me if you tried.
I could.
I think that's... well, you can't, ironically, but I think that has to be a stance.
Yeah.
Okay. Sadly, Kuma is not special in any way, so he only has the standard moves to choose from.
Yeah, fair. Advance and attack.
Everyone gets to be involved in this, if you choose to involve.
Yeah, not really expecting Hey, I think, to do anything. Yakima stances up with Min.
All right.
Definitely, and goes on to
Bend and maneuver.
all right.
Hayes just like dancing on her tiptoes and wringing her like wrists, like, oh, guys, stop fighting, please.
I'm gonna go advance an attack to try and match Kuma's energy directed towards Min,
Yeah,
which
nice.
is to immediately advance an attack, I think. So, yeah.
Min, give us that defend and maneuver, please.
Let's find out, shall we? Oh, that's a 2 and a 5 plus focus, which is 0, so 7. I'm actually going to use Detect the Heavy Step. This is a mastered move, so I can now. I'm prepared. I can spend that prepared to clear a status and mark fatigue to interrupt an enemy technique.
Mm-hmm.
They can mark 3 or get disrupted. So I think I sort of am ready to like, hey, I can't physically hurt you, so I'm just going to like try and negate as much of you as I can.
Kuma doesn't know what this technique is, so I don't think you're capable of spending that 3 fatigue to do it.
No.
So, Detect the Heavy Step. Do you put the rock head back on, or
Yeah, I think so, because the way he figured out how to make this technique work for him, at least now, is like complete sensory deprivation.
yeah? Functionally, for those that are playing at home wondering when this was mastered, remember when he had to mark 2 conditions before? It was because he kept getting hit. So he kept trying to do the move. It's the equivalent in D&D of just taking 20. Just keep doing it until you learn it. So it came down to, yes, the first few addings of this Rockhead, complete sensory deprivation, did do the move twice in a row and took a few hits on the longer way.
Wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy. But we moved to advance and attack.
I said it first, so.
Correct?
I'm just going to use Strike.
Sounds good to me.
Does Kuma get any pluses to caution?
Yeah, he's very passionate. So we'll say you get a +2.
That's a 8. So I get to do 1. I'm just going to use Strike.
Are you going to use fatigue to outline what it's going to be?
No.
No, not applying himself.
No. Yeah.
Standard.
It's just
standard 5.
He's kind of like aghast that not only like he expected the betrayal from Min, but not from Yakima and Hei.
What does the strike look like?
It's almost wild. Like like you've always known for Kuma to be very kind of button downs, but his face is contorted. It's like, no, this can't be happening. No one defects from the Fire Nation, and then just launches like a bolt of fire at Min.
Min, I think I will straight up just spend my Detect the Heavy Step to negate his attack. I think I feel the stamp, the pulse from him stamping down, and I know where it's coming because it's just this forward blast.
Yeah, very basic jab.
Basic move. So yeah, I think I just pull up the rock, like the viney rock arm in front to just disperse the flame blast.
You've heard the rumors of this happening. The fact that, anything aimed at this creature, this entity, just never really landed. In this case, you see why. It looks like it's just hit a bunch of vines. Like vines have just sprouted up out of nowhere. And lo and behold, there's no damage. Viney bit.
Oh, it's like a big rock covered in vines. The big rock.
It's a big rock covered in vines, not just vines.
The rock is what he's controlling. The vines are just attached to him, so he can throw himself around.
Yeah, well, truth be told, I figured that you'd wrap the rock up so that it looked viney.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Right,
yeah.
So that way they're not just like, oh, that's just earthbending.
No,
it's like
a giant viney club.
That's a whole viney arm
cool.
moving. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Cool. Sick.
Easy. In the meantime, we have another advanced attack.
Okay, I'll roll first. That's a 6. So I think knowing that Min can't attack, I was going to try and pressure. So I think he starts like spinning the spear, but then it just flies off.
You go to do that cool move when you stamp on the thing, like you stamp on a shovel, something, and it spins up, and you go to catch it, be like, this is going to look so cool. I've seen this in my books, and it just flies in the wrong direction.
I'm not going up.
I think, hey, like, don't worry, I'll go get it for you. And like,
There's the evade and observe action done.
Yeah, fun.
Next.
Cool.
Advance and attack.
Evade and observe.
Evade and observe.
Okay, so with no one doing defend and maneuver, I'm assuming Hey is not.
she's still not in the fight, but she's definitely going to go, like, get that spear. She's like, I got to help somehow. I don't know what to do.
So we have one advance and attack.
I'm going to use Smash. Well, I'll roll first. Nice.
You're going to use smash.
That's a 9. I'm going to use Smash. And seeing that the kind of first jab didn't really make much of a difference, Kuma's going to kind of like charge up and use both hands to launch like a big giant fireball right at the feet of this thing, of Min creature. Just try and burn away like any kind of advantage that like just trying to get a hit on this thing to smash the suit away, I guess.
Yeah, I feel that with this in play, so mark your 1 fatigue, or more specifically, I'm marking it for you, but
Yeah.
just so mentally mark out 1 fatigue. Functionally, it's creating fire amongst the ground, which will slow your movement, will make life difficult for you, and that marks you as impaired. You were the first to say evade number.
So impaired, I lose a fatigue.
You can spend a fatigue to ignore it, or you take a -2 to roll.
I will spend the fatigue because I'm about to get a fatigue back.
Yep.
I'm going to try bolster and hindering. Let's go. That's an 11.
Okay, what does this look like?
I think Min's like, this is starting, like it's night, like firebending lights up the area, and he's like, this is going to go very south very quick. And now I have 2 seemingly non-fighting people that I've now roped into this.
2 new besties.
See what I've done? Roped in. And I'm like, I need to end this super fast. So I think Min just like stamps out and goes, Kuma, I'm so sorry, and just goes, and then brings you into the ground up to your neck.
No.
And tries to like make him trapped.
I think that you can do this if you spend 2 fatigue.
Yeah, done.
I feel that's like you're putting in the effort to make it happen. Excellent.
Great. And you're just like stuck in the ground. I'm like, oh, you firebenders fall for it every time.
So the bad news here is that Kuma has 3 fatigue, and you have already used 1. So to free yourself from trapped, you need 3 fatigue.
Yeah.
So I'm amused by this. Yakima.
I want to bolster or hinder. And I think seeing that Kuma's trapped, just kind of walks up and kicks dirt in his face.
Oh.
So he can't, see as they
Where
get
we
away.
go. Yeah, cool.
He gets stunned.
Yeah. Just doesn't want to
stunned, idiot.
suffocate you, but just wants to, stop your vision. Sorry, I think.
Does Hay have any last second things before everyone leaves?
Hay returns with the spear and gives it to Kima, and then sees poor Kuma in the floor and is like, "Oh, they're gonna have to try and find him." And she grabs a stick and just like lights the end of it and just like stabs it in the ground next to Kuma. It's like, at least they'll find you. I'm sorry. Goodbye. It was really nice to know you. Bye.
The 3 of you get away, like begin to move.
I'm gonna find you! I'm gonna burn you!
New enemy unlocked.
Yakima just kicks more down.
Shut up.
Very good. With all the commotion, all 3 of you managed to make tracks. And it turns out that Min had been planning this for a while. He wasn't lying. And he's actually got supplies that'll keep you going for a while.
Okay, so I've already stashed this pack, but I only stashed enough for myself. But we can make it last for about 4 days if we're careful.
We can do this.
Okay.
Even as he says that, he looks back over his shoulder, very unsure, like, have I just made the biggest mistake of my life?
Yeah, I think I put a hand on Yakima and I say, hey.
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 And I put a hand on Hay as well. like shoulder, and I'm like, I promise you it's going to be okay. You're going to love BANJI. He's going to tell you everything about life outside of the Fire Nation. I promise.
I just didn't think it was possible.
Yeah, that's how they get you. All right, anyway, this is nice, but we need to keep moving.
Right. Come on, hey, keep up.
Okay.
4 days later, you realize you're out of supplies and it's time to replenish. There's a town somewhere. No one knows the name, but it looks like a sleepy little town somewhere that you could probably get what you need. And who goes into town? Do we send the Firebenders or do we send the Earthbender?
I think Min escaping now would probably cause a bit of a stir, and his face is probably just as much now that we're in sort of fire colony territory, like they're going to be looking for any earthbenders.
Yeah, I think they like someone disarming like hay or something. Maybe.
Shopping! Wait, I don't have any money.
Oh, I've been stealing money from Zhao for months.
Shopping!
Hands out some gold coins. He's like, he never said I couldn't steal from him.
She runs off.
Stay hidden. We'll be back soon. Yell and we'll find you.
Yeah, of course.
Great.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
Stay safe. Bye. Okay, bye.
Bye.
The two of you go into town, and sure enough, there's talk of this spirit, this Rockhead spirit appearing in places and like attacking one of the local camps, and there's a lot of hubbub about it. And so you pick up a few rumours around the rumour mill, but you also pick up those extra supplies. And you go back to roughly where you thought Min was. Min, you see them coming.
Yep.
And weirdly enough, you can't say anything.
They're my friends, and I can't reach out or try and find my friends.
You just feel that you can't show them where you are. You can't help them find you.
Come on, he was supposed to yell when we came back.
Oh, do you think he went away and he left us?
He needs us.
What? He needs us?
Well, maybe he doesn't. He had enough supplies for himself.
Oh, we got bamboozled.
Min! But Rockhead! Come on, man. Man, we look around for tracks. Doesn't really know how to read them very well, but just searches. Just, man.
I think Min's like in this tree, and he's like watching them look for him, and he can't even move because he can't try and like help them find him. And I think he just starts like crying, like tears just start streaming down his face as they're looking for him.
I think you watch Yakima just kind of lose it at one point and just start probably even just beating on the tree that you're in and just feels like they've just screwed everything. They just screwed everything. They can't go back. So they just slump against that tree and put their head in their hands.
What do we do?
I don't know. I don't know.
After a while, the two of you move on.
We can't stay here. Hey, we gotta go. We're on our own now.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go.
Min, you watch them walk away, and once they're out of sight for a while, you feel like you can move again.
I think Min just climbs out of the tree, crying as much as he's going to cry. He can't cry anymore. And he's like, well, can't go and find my friends. Any of them. I can't try and communicate with them. And I have information that would be detrimental to Zhao. So, like, I can't, within reason, I cannot, like, bypass these things. So I think he thinks for a while and he just decides, I'm not going to try and find them. I'm just going to try and be in places that they would go. And he starts to think of where he can go. Might be.
Let's get a creativity roll.
That's so sad, by the way.
That was really sad.
Who would have thought that being a prisoner of war was a sad thing?
It's a 9.
It doesn't take that long, as eventually you maybe use your Rockhead persona to steal a bit of food from here or there, or use it to move around a bit faster and a bit more sleek, so not to get caught. And after a few days, you recognize a landmark. With no map, with no one to ask for help, you realize roughly where you are, and you realize that CD Merchant Pier isn't that far away. And an idea pops in your head.
There's a postmaster there, so I can send a message to someone, but no one that's my friend. I like my parents. And I think he even considers, he's like, do I just try and go north and get to them? But he's like, no, that's dangerous. I'd have to pass through the colonies again.
You're still wanted as Min as well.
Yeah,
at this stage.
he's sort of wanted by everyone currently. So I think he isn't really safe anywhere, but if he's going to be safe, it's probably in a place that miscreants do hang out. Because, like...
They're not going to dub on you.
No, there is, like... I feel like there's probably is a kind of honor amongst thieves here. Yeah.
I would also like to identify that no one ever remembers who Min is. Remember the last time you were there, it's just like, hey guys, I can save him. Like, who? Yeah, that one guy. So yeah, they don't look at you all that often.
Yeah, so I think like he knows that he can be safe here and he can just be himself. So I think he, in his like tattered Rockhead clothes with his giant vine arm, I think he just like gets his little bangle, cuts off the vines, drops it down and walks into town with the Rockhead on, and the people sort of like are freaking out and get away, and then he eventually just takes it off and puts it on his statue and looks at it. He's like completely tattered clothes, no supplies, nothing, and he's like, I can take a job, get some money, and then I need to eat. I need food. And I think he starts looking around for like a job to do.
You see... Is it too much to say he learns how to make noodles?
No, I don't.
No, I can give you this one from your 9 before, is that you start working down by the docks and seeing the merchants come and go. And at some point you realise...
Good with the rope.
Good with the rope.
Yeah.
At some point you see that there is a shipment going to Natsuo Island. And you realise that you actually know a couple of people on Natsuo Island.
Yeah, they're not my friends. I think...
Who would be most helpful?
I think very quickly I think it's been like possibly weeks he's been working the docks now. And I think he's like got a little bit of money and they like him and he's, he's jovial and he's a bit weird. But, and I think he realises and he quickly just pulls out a bit of parchment and a quill and just like down on the ground, because obviously he needs to paint because he's bored, so he's like got stuff to paint now with some of his money.
Such a weeb. Go on.
Yep. And he just like writes a message and he realizes he can't lead them here and he can't communicate directly with them, but he can send a message to someone else that if they speak to, they can get that message, which he thinks about Addie because he knows Yanni is a bit volatile and needs that support from like a close friend. And if he's been missing for so long, maybe she's upset. He knows that she will eventually go back to Addie, and he writes this message and addresses it to Addie and asks someone on that boat to give this to a woman on Natsuo.
It takes you a while to get the words right, because every now and again you got to write a word and it's not there. It's not applicable. That tells them where you are, or that says that this might lead you somewhere. And eventually you come to the wording that if this rock is there, this is just an event that's happened. And it is something that people might find. I can't tell my friends what I've done, but I can tell someone else that I've done that. And it's as good as it's going to get. And you send that letter and cross your fingers that at some point Yanni's going to show up. So when you finish your shift, you walk to the bar and you wait.
Georgie Hazel as NURO, Ted Darling as BANJI, Tilia Quinn as KIYOMI, myself Jesse Thomas as Minh Fang, and Ash Cooper as our Game Master. The theme song and outro The Book of War Remains, as well as Spirits and the brand new Heatwave, are all by Matt Harrison. Wonderful news, everyone. We will be back at PAX Australia this year, so if you want to come and see us, if you want to come see your favourites, Head on over to the Owlbear Theatre on Friday the 10th at 10:30 to come and see us do a live show that we have called Ira's Teapot. And if you don't find us on day one, we will be there all weekend, so try and find us all, and maybe, just maybe, you might get a little something. Yeah, not saying much, not saying nothing. The next episode will be out on October the 11th, so we will see you then.
With you. And you're being generally accepted.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Continue.
Loud.
That was a waterbender sneeze if I've ever heard one.
Yeah. You sneeze so loud, Tilia's dead.
I'm so sorry.
Even worse, Tilia's awake.
I couldn't warn anyone.
Yeah, that woke me up. I'll be right for another 5 hours.
Thank you. End of the episode.